Kevin, thank you for doing this. You look great. I'm really happy to have you here. You have so much knowledge and experience, and I just appreciate this very much.
Judy, thank you for having me today. I'm Kevin Shrake, and I'm the Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of MDR. And MDR is a resource capability company. We go out into the marketplace, inside and outside of healthcare, and we find best practices, and we bring those best practices to solve business problems for our clients. And actually, that's how you and I found each other. You're a best practice in the topical area that we're going to discuss today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be part of the fold. You did what at a 500-bed community hospital? You came into that role because they kind of gave you, they said, hey, we know somebody who will come at this, and they gave you a hospital that had a $28 million debt. Tell us why this kind of investment is mandatory for companies.
There's a lot of different ways to handle that. What you traditionally see happening in the industry is a lot of what I call slash and burn approach, which people come in, they see they've got to get $28 million, they cut all kinds of programs that might be vital to the community, and they look at how many positions can they delete in order to get to a balanced budget. And that's a very painful way of doing something, and it's quick. But what I see, Judy, when you're using that approach, you see it just total cyclical behavior, is that you have that impact for a period of time, and 2 years later, they're right back in the same position again. And somebody else has to come in and slash and burn. So I believe very, very strongly in that human system approach that you have, that the engagement of the people is what creates the endpoint, and it also what creates the sustainability.
So Kevin, you told me that if you had had a Lifework system, the organization could have sustained positive change and continued to improve even after you left because of the structure that would have been put in place.
I think sustainability is incredibly important, and I knew that I had the ability to do a few things. I had the ability to recognize, engage people, and get them excited. But what you really want to do is transfer that whole model and that whole responsibility process to each and every employee so that they can police themselves in the appropriate way.
Yes. So as a former CEO, what would you say to help existing CEOs?
Employees are attracted to your organization because of the work environment that you create for them. People leave organizations for a variety of reasons, and sometimes it's money and benefits, but the majority of the time it's because of their work environment and the relationship with their immediate supervisor.
What would have happened if you had invested in a system like ours and stayed there another 10 years?
Finances would have gotten incredibly better, and it would have been sustainable. Easy things to measure: turnover rates. Okay, so if you've got a 25% turnover rate, what if it was 10? We are human beings, and we wear our emotions on our sleeve.
Yeah, so Kevin, talk to me a little bit more about how mid-level and upper management are all less burdened in a system where everybody picks up responsibility.
Workload goes down, your stress level goes down, your comfort level goes up. What having a system in place does is allows everyone to know how to behave, how to act, and how to interact. And so there's not this constant scenario of the manager having to police that and having all the stress of every single situation. And one of the things that I truly believe is that we don't fully understand the impact financially on our companies for not having a great work environment. And I believe that that great work environment relates to the relationships of employees to each other and the employees to the client. MDR, looking for best practices in the industry, has found Lifework Systems and Judy Ryan as the solution to that problem that I had. And I would like to invite you to learn more about her and her program.